Oh man, we taking this one to the chin. Oh boy.
Like something, and
Oh, yo, I can't. I'm not. They're gonna say I'm kind of snap fake reacting, but God, cause all you can imagine when you look at shit, and I'm literally saving y'all because now I'm the only nigga looking at it. You know what? Forget y'all. If I have to suffer, y'all gotta keep suffering too. But anyway, yo, if you, like when you look at this, you just imagine you're eating this, and I cannot imagine eating this because if you actually had to, this is repulsive. I'm sorry, yo, Fatty, he's been looking pretty cool up in the video, man. He's been looking really wholesome, humble, he's chilling. Yo, these eats diabolical. Ridiculous! Yo, this shit. Yo, there's no way he's not eating this. There's no way he's eating this. You already know what it is, baby. Retrospective time. But first, a little backstory. You already know what it is. If you've seen the whole H3, you know what I'm saying, Ethan versus Yoko and IDubbbz whole arc, we've been watching a bunch of documentaries, whether it be the Sam Hyde one, the you know what I'm saying, basically the same document but IDubbbz version of it, whether it be Harley's doc. But a ton of y'all were telling me I should check out IDubbbz's you already know, IDubbbz's doc on Airsoftfatty, or a content creator, YouTuber named Airsoftfatty, his document being called Full Force. I ain't gonna lie, kind of got aura to it, I'm not gonna cap, but IDubbbz currently, I don't know about that. But yeah, a bunch of guys were telling me I should check this boy out, so you already know, y'all show Trilly the love, so I must show up and deliver less slop. Lovely. Sloppy. So y'all already know what it is. Well, of course, we're gonna go ahead and check this boy out, but I'm sure y'all know what time it is. La Yap Sesh. I know y'all seen the bar, so we ain't gonna waste no more time. We're gonna have to hop right into this boy. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every time. But I ain't gonna lie. Let's get into retrospective. Full force. You already know. I ain't gonna hold you. Now, IDubbbz. I know how it's feeling. But, also within recent Johns, you already know what it is. Duh. If you want to watch the OG vid, down in the description, first link. And yo, you already know it's about to be a yap set, so yeah, of course, if you want to watch without Trilly's rhetoric, down in the description. But yeah, we ain't gonna waste no more time, because you already know. I wasn't even saying it, but I guess I got prerequisite context. For heads that I didn't even see, I watched the Turkey Tom most recent vid on IDubbbz and all that, John, and he had referenced Full Force too, so I was like definitely inclined, like, oh yeah, I definitely gotta check this boy out. But within that, yo, one thing Turkey Tom was saying to like really check out like IDubbbz's mannerisms in the video, because you can really tell like how, like, because this John obviously came out. Hold on, let me show you. This boy came out 5 years ago, so this was back in like 2020. So obviously IDubbbz's peak for the whole content comes on was like 2016, so you could really see within this video how he's starting to shift over into what he is today. So yeah, we're gonna be looking out for that, but without further ado, let's get into Full Force.
Big thanks to Raycon for sponsoring this video.
Hi, I'm Bounty Hunter Baba D. Flats.
Holy fuck! I wanted several drinks in me. It's not why.
I got the lightsaber battles going crazy. I ain't gonna lie, you already know. Full Force. May the fourth. No, let me stop.
It's a piss off a drunk old Jedi.
It's about the equivalent of a medium shield. I like my beans.
There's still Sith out there. If you don't think so, then you're wrong.
Cooking with Fatty. Meat salad.
Yeah, funny if you think you could take mine from me.
You're still hitting Full Force, dude! Ow! Fuck! Dude! Stop doing Full Force!
No force.
What is going full force?
That is where
And the way I define it,
Excellent question.
someone is treating it as if they're about to die, and they are putting everything behind it.
Back in April, I flew out to Battle Creek, Michigan to meet a fellow YouTuber that goes by the name of Airsoftfatty.
Bro, he's never gonna make vids like this again, bro. Fuck.
I'm sure you guys have seen some of his videos. His most popular ones are Fortnite Chug Jug Challenge and When Lightsaber Dueling Goes Horribly Wrong, Watch Till the End.
I think I just shit myself.
Oh, god damn it. I think I just shit my pants. Caca pants? Dang. Was Airsoftfatty predicting the future? Hey, I just had to get that one off. You already know Yoko's been throwing lobs for how goddamn long? Alright.
Airsoftfatty makes a wide variety of content.
What you'll need is some turkey or sandwich meat and hot dogs.
One day he will upload meat salad, the next day he'll upload Cranberries Zombie Cover Practice 1.
Hey, hey, hey.
There is nothing that's
Angelic singing. Oh, lovely to the tune.
off limits for Fatty to upload, with the exception of, like, I was gonna say weight loss, but he's even uploaded weight loss stuff.
17.
I ain't gonna lie, Sigma grind set type beats.
I really are.
This guy's unstoppable. I was
He's a monster.
kind of curious about Fatty's life. You know, I'd seen his videos for so long. I wanted to know if he was playing a character. I wanted to know what he's like off camera, what he's like around his friends and family, what his eating habits
I
are.
like my noodles to be a little dry.
I wanted to know all that I could learn.
Honestly, kind of relatable on the part with the ramen. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I don't like my ramen with so much like water in it, Joe. Bro, I be pulling like most of the water out. My John can't be like that. My John gotta be like stiff a little bit, not too crazy. Obviously, like yo, some has not even like cooking a John at all. Like, bro, but it gotta have like a little bit on there. I ain't gonna hold you. So facts. Yep.
About Airsoftfatty, and I think the best way of doing that was going directly to the source. It feels like the name suits it because I've only seen like I've seen a lot of army vehicles and a lot of roadkill, so it feels like a Battle Creek. All right, we're calling Chris, aka Airsoftfatty.
Hey, this is Commander 6 of the 7th Regiment of the Rebellion.
Just totally in character from the jump. I feel it.
It is day number 365 here on Cortosis, and we need reinforcements. If you can leave a name, number, and a message, I'll do my best to get a hold of you. Hopefully there's not another firefight that happens, but keep it real. Peace.
Record your message after the tone.
Hey Chris, it's Ian. Call me back when you get this. Yeah. Something about Cortosis? What was that? Now we wait for his response so that we have an extra level of...
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I ever set my voicemail. I don't know what happens like if you try to call me and I don't pick up. I'm pretty sure it's just nothing. It probably just auto go off.
permission to come over.
Hey, this is Commander 6 of the 7th Regiment of the Rebellion.
Well, I guess we could just show up. I told him that we'd be coming, so let's just drive over there. As we were driving to Fatty's house, I fully expected...
I feel it, just pull up unannounced, you know what I'm saying?
...us to just park on the side of the road, knock on his door, and have him greet us. Oh, IDubbbz, great to see you, man. How's it going? But it didn't go like that.
Yeah, a lot of things don't go your way, huh?
It went quite a bit scarier than that.
We are here.
Oh my...
Those are the boys.
That is... I've never felt more uncomfortable in my life.
Up the grass, no! Pull right tall Nancy out of the road.
Yeah?
Best idea you could possibly choose. You got people that come up here like 50 miles an hour.
All right, I'll do that.
Keep that engine going.
What I assumed to be Fatty's friends at the time welcomed us, showered us with welcoming gifts featuring beer, Faygo, and weenies.
So we just offering Franks at the door. I'm a pass. Now me personally, I'm a pass. But I mean, alright.
If you can call any of that welcoming gifts. I mean, it's...
Bro, Franks in the pack is crazy, bro. Yo, Franks in the pack is ridiculous. No, wait, hold on.
And weenies. If you can call any of that welcoming
Nah, Chuck is actually fired up.
gifts. I mean, it seems a lot more like foreplay for Juggalo than it does a welcome to Michigan sort of gift. But I could be wrong.
Welcome to the state where Kellogg's comes from. Good thing.
I wanted to talk to Fatty on the first day, but his friends would not allow that. They were asking me all sorts of questions about Filthy Frank and PewDiePie and all this sort of shit.
How's Felix in real life? Is he shorter than I think he is?
Yes. I had to just endure it. I had to function as the autism magnet.
And me, Aaron, and him are autistic.
While Dane and Ben got footage of Fatty and asked Fatty questions as he toured them around the property.
But I don't understand why you wouldn't follow.
Still works here?
Is this, well, again, this is, again, like, we gotta look out for his mannerisms and all that, because this was, like, the transition of the soy. I ain't gonna hold you. But that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. Like, you are the main person here, like, making the documentary. Why would you not be making a priority to interview Airsoftfatty? Like, what? Hey, man. It's IDubbbz.
Some bank trash over there. 2 MG midgets.
Midgets?
Grandfather left me this one. Left Matt the red one. The worst comes to worst. So someone will give them the beauty treatment and start using the shows. And then of course you got the jet ski.
When's the last time you took the jets?
The jet ski. Yo, I'll never forget. Yo, Jack Doherty cameraman. Yo, bro, you got into that crash. I guess the jet ski made it alright. Dumb.
Yeah.
Well, considering it hasn't had a good starter since 99.
Hasn't been started since 99, is that what you said?
Hasn't been started since 99. And technically that is an outlawed model.
An outlawed model.
There we go. Not if we're gonna have this.
Turns out Chris was more than willing to share his life with us as long as we'd let him. He simultaneously is able to sound like an old man who's reminiscing about the days past, while also having the imagination of a third grader who definitely just found a real-life T-Rex fossil.
Now you're having fun with life. Gotta have that balance, though. I ain't gonna lie. Gotta have those times when you gotta keep it peace. Gotta get serious. But for the most part, that's why I always tell boys, you gotta be happy, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? Live life the happiest way, the most fun way possible, the best way for yourself. But when it's time to handle business, let's stand on it. Because some heads, especially recently, are not.
What the fuck? The hell? Jesus.
Treasure map?
No.
What?
Yeah, Mama used to talk about how she had the old codes for something big. Oh, this is quilting stuff, okay. I just realized that now.
It's not paperwork, it's quilting stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like directions on like how to do certain quilting patterns.
There's someone in the house who can enjoy this.
It's like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to boss. Shout out to my Dukes of the world. But that, like, y'all, just think, like, seeing that just reminded me, like, yo, the boss was knitting the other day. I'm like, yo, bro, you getting old. You know, I'm sitting here like, yeah, I swear. Again, shout out to my Dukes of the world. We do love the boss indeed.
Apparently it was up in the garage door.
Yeah.
Yo, we got a secret base. Yo, we got the spots. Hold on.
This here
He said, hold on, bro. He knows the spot.
is the old fruit cellar.
What's the strategy?
A root cellar is a structure usually underground or partially underground, used for storage of vegetables, fruits, nuts, or other foods.
You with taking one of your shoes off?
Paperweight. That's literally it.
Paperweight for the papers? Do we need those? Oh, well, I mean, they are his, you know what I'm saying, his mom's quilting papers, so yeah, you probably won't keep them.
Thought maybe you were going down there.
Oh, hell no. Even if the tires weren't there, it's basically a goddamn snake pit.
A snake pit? Oh, nah, yeah, we gonna go ahead. I can't even talk. We gonna go ahead and get that boy patched up, and ain't no way. I see bro, imagine you just see like a 10-foot junk come out this come out the hole. Was that a pause? Probably a pause. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, we ain't pausing. But imagine, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, is dead.
Every year, breeding season, garter snakes are everywhere down there.
Garter snakes? It's pretty harmless snakes, right?
Ooh, I don't know if this boy harmless.
Michigan blue races, man, they'll chase you.
They'll chase
I know
you.
that for a fact.
You've been chased by a blue
Yes.
garter?
Me and my mother had the golf cart working. She started it. Snake comes out, starts chasing her. Yeah, she gets in the golf cart, ditches me all the way back there. I had to run the whole fucking wheel.
Fatty won't shut up.
He came in, he had both eyes infected. I got
He's a yapper, but we love yappers.
stuck between a toilet and a wall. Bullshit, he had some woman that looked like she was in her 300. I've got my mother who can pretty much vouch for a lot of things to talk about here.
You know, if you ask him a question, he'll go to the moon and back with stories. And you can't stop him.
But they have to first find a way to target.
Nah, you're hating, bruv. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yo, come on, we love seeing the yaps, but I ain't gonna lie, this is a bias on Trilly's side. We do know indeed, Trilly yaps everything.
And there's literally just about 2 feet straight away, and then just drop.
Try to cut in there, and he's like, oh, that reminds me of a new story I gotta tell you.
I thought them motherfuckers were demon horses. And then, because both marauding captains on the field caused what's called the marauding captain effect. Probably speaking gibberish for God's sake.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm going down within 5 feet. My mother's trying to hold me down. My legs up in the air. Go repeat it because when she was born, she was a peanut. That's where I almost got actually eaten by a T-Rex.
Oh, man.
See, I don't know how he almost got eaten by tears, but I'm not gonna cap. I wouldn't want him to be me, though.
Man, oh man, it's Cheez-Its.
You're looking at.
I'm not gonna hold you. You really made a Cheez-It video. That's the funniest part. Why do these bulls like Hassan with One Piece and now you with Cheez-Its? Why do y'all just gotta ruin everything I love? It like y'all just genuinely somehow find a way to ruin everything I love. It is just annoying.
As someone who can go days without pissing and shitting, and someone who
Yeah, that's definitely not good, yo. If you gotta hold your joint in for days, that constipation looking bad. You might need to get a lax.
go about a whole day without drinking.
Really?
And I only drink from beer mugs.
You only drink from beer mugs?
Oh yeah, nah, cause he chugging. Big chug jug type beats.
Or shot glasses.
You do shots of water?
Stay hydrated.
Later on, we decided to drive around and have Fatty give us a bit of a tour of the city. You know, let us know what hot spots or interesting features there were in Battle Creek. There weren't any.
Not necessarily. There's your red roofs.
Now I feel that. Yo, for heads I don't know. Ugh, I can't believe I have to twin up with this loser. But yeah, I live in Pennsylvania, PA. So yeah, Mike from PA, you don't rep. You're a fucking loser. Anyway, sidebarring that. Yeah, there's not shit to do in PA. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You're either going to a Sheetz gas station, right? Or you're going nowhere. Or to your local Walmart. But I'm not gonna lie, I do appreciate going around to, you know what I'm saying, a Walmart parking lot. Parking? What? Trilly can't grab for shit. Trilly is a dumbass. Anyway, I do appreciate going to the Walmart parking lot at night, usually around sunset, bro. It's just street vibes, bro. Get some good flicks and all that. But yeah, that's about the only thing to do. So I'm feeling this type of beat that they on right now. You just gotta drive around and do a whole lot of nothing. Go a whole lot of nowhere.
Back there you have your Night's Inn, you have your America's Best Quality Inn, another Night's Inn over there.
It was like just a shithole. And I'm not even afraid to say it, because everyone there calls it a shithole.
Believe it or not, at least once every few months you will have drug buses, like down the road from me over here at the motel.
Drug buses?
Yeah.
What is that?
You know, usual team they gotta call in when it's stuff like meth and cocaine.
Oh, so they're the police?
Yes, essentially.
Okay. After hearing a bunch of Fatty stories, we started to notice that he has this habit of opening the story with a line that is more interesting than the story itself.
Yo, Chris, you wanna go to a big party? Well, the thing is, think about it. Put the gun away, put the BBs back, I'm shaking. And I looked at him and I was like, I've never been to really any kind of party. Calling my mother as I'm putting the fire out on the stove. I'm one of the only guys that's got a race minivan. You're like, dude, it's like a Project X style party, let's go. Girl, she's her burnt.
I ain't gonna lie, nah, Airsoftfatty, he be getting down to the parties I see, huh? Cause he talking about these parties for real.
So instead of just cutting to the chase about how his engine blew out after he didn't change the oil, he'll open it with,
I learned the hard way that you get your oil checked every few months.
Now I must inquire.
Honestly, yeah, I feel like that's a good opener because I'm like, okay, Well, what made you learn that? You know what I'm saying? What made you know to do that now?
And hear this awesome story.
You learn the hard way.
Please.
I had a 98 Ford Explorer, and you just hear, and then it just stops. Cuts off. I've got my blinkers on. I'm in the other lane.
See, this is why we have to appreciate our yappers, especially if you're an engaging yapper. See, this is how you story tell, man. This is how you keep me sitting there like, go on. I ain't gonna lie. Instead, heads could be like, well, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You definitely should get your oil changed. This was one time. Like, bro, nah. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, whether we just gelling or not, like, whether we just joking around or not, nah, still, like, yo, I think Airsoftfatty at least keeping this junk funny. Keep it a buck.
Got people pass me. What's your problem? I'm like, jeez, I'm burnt. So this is something I don't get. Why the fuck they put a stop sign right here?
Would you ever consider like becoming like a mayor or some sort of city official or something to try and make some sort of change?
I don't feel like I'd have the skill to do so.
You don't think so?
Hey, at least he kept it peas on that. I would have said the same, John. I'd be like, I don't think I got the facilities for that one, big man.
Nah, I'm not a very good people's person. I have a tendency to get stage fright. You know.
That's fair. It'd be like that. And you know what's so funny? I forgot who was I watching that was talking about this. I think it was Pyrocynical. But, you know what I'm saying? It was basically like the factor of, yeah, like heads, like, it's way easier for heads to, like, be confident and get up and post YouTube videos and all that. Especially, like, in real life. If you're, like, you know what I'm saying, having anxiety, things and such, because at the same time, to like where, yeah, you know you're posting something out for people to watch, but like within like me sitting here watching full force, it's like, is someone here with me right now? No, like it's just me basically talking to myself, which is why that one comment was so funny. I know, super sidebar, but it was like, yo, they were like, yo, Trilly, are you like streaming on somewhere? Because like, yo, if you're not, man, it'll be pretty crazy if you're talking to yourself. See, yeah, so anyway, sidebarring Trilly being insane. All right, so, no, but seriously. Yeah, so I totally understand that factor of like, yo, even still, like Airsoftfatty is admitting here, even with these videos getting a bunch of views, like, yeah, no, he still be getting nervous and stuff like that, which is totally fine, because again, there's nothing wrong with being vulnerable. A lot of motherfuckers get up on the internet, gotta be hard as shit, bro, never take accountability, all this shit. Like, bro, fuck out of here, bro. Again, be genuine, be yourself. Your audience gonna like you that way. Shout out y'all, by the way. It's love.
Crazy enough, I do videos, gotta get stage fright. That's the weird thing, a lot of stuff I do contradicts what I actually feel. But yeah, there's even times, like I said, where it's people I should know by heart I even panic around, you know? Oh man. To be honest with you, I couldn't hurt a fly.
You wouldn't hurt a fly?
I couldn't. Not even wouldn't, I couldn't.
You can't catch one.
There were a couple moments where Fatty and his group of friends would mention this place called Meyer.
This here is the Meyer.
And I just thought it was a gas station. But they reminded me, like, no, this is not a gas station.
This looked like a grocery store, yeah.
This is so much more than that. And I was like, shit, all right, we're really going somewhere. It's just like a slightly better Walmart.
I was just about to say, it's probably like the Walmart of the town. Yeah, bro. Yo, see, heads don't understand. See, heads be living in these like major cities like New York. Heads be living in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Los Angeles, all this type of jazz. Like, nah, bro. Or like, even if you live in like Houston or some junk, bro. If you live in the middle of nowhere in the sticks, bro, you living out in like PA, like me, or somewhere in the randoms, bro, the most entertaining John that surrounds you is Walmart. Like, there is nothing to do. That sucks. Especially if you live in the suburbs. Like, bro, I know there's nothing around to do. Like, come on, bro. Like,
we learned a lot of useful stuff on our shopping trip.
I can do stuff like Cleveland Brown. Hey, got me, Cleveland Brown. Got stuff like Elmo. Elmo says, you need to take another pass.
I'm like, bro.
Got stuff like Elmo. Elmo says.
No, I'm sorry. I need this, bro. I need this screenshot. Yeah, he's such an idiot, bro.
Elmo says, you need to take another pass.
To be honest, I don't know what the hell Fatty was saying throughout the day because I wasn't with him. You know, I was around.
Why? This is so fucking stupid. You're the nigga making a documentary on him. Why are you not like with him like at all times possible, bro? You want to get as much like conjecture and as much insight from him as possible. The documentary is on him. What the fuck are you doing? How the fuck have you been pissing me off and I haven't even seen this shit? Like, oh my.
Around these guys.
Autistic.
So, you know, if you want me to give commentary on this part, I can't.
That would be fucking lovely. God damn it, Ian. How the you know what?
I'm just gonna.
Maybe I'm Dick Ian. I'm Dick Ian. I'm Dick Ian. I'm going too hard on the nigga. Bro, whatever, bro. This nigga, bro.
Tell you it from my perspective, okay?
Yeah, there was this guy we met. Oh wait, are you still talking?
Nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It was
Why
the
the
day.
fuck are you in the car, bro?
Okay.
Yeah, there was this guy.
Where the fuck is here? Why the fuck are you just sitting in the car? Yo, this nigga pissing me off so much.
Guy we met. Oh wait, are you still talking?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It was the day was shitty.
Right, all your days are shit. We're not surprised. And that, you know what's so funny about that shit? That's a double entendre, because I know you also shit your pants. Caca pants. Boy, you dumbass. Anyway, moving on.
First day was way too much for me. I'm in great pain. What was that?
What did you hit?
I'm like, nigga, did you run over a trash can or some shit?
Looks good.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Was this thing tilted before?
What? Nigga, that's even worse than a trash can.
Was this thing?
Nigga. Oh my. This nigga's a perpetual dumbass. He always has been.
Tilted before?
Okay, calm down. Calm down. I'll be able to get out of here just fine.
Hit and run, recording that one. I like it. But anyway.
I feel like we're escaping.
I'm like afraid I'm gonna run over a cat. Like for a minute there, I was expecting one of them to like, sort of, autistically like go behind and like wave me through, but I run them over. So I'm like, I'm quite thankful.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just run him over. Nah, he's not playing. He said I might run him over. I'm like, what the hell?
It was just a light post. And not a
Nigga, how is that much better? You fucking up the infrastructure. Oh my god. Bro, it's so stupid.
Human being or a cat? Jesus Christ.
So, yo. Why did this nigga have to go so fucking soy, bro? Yoko fucked you up, bro. God damn it. Fuck, bro. Content cop is gone, man. F.
Sharing hurt. And then live stream the whole thing.
Well, that's fucking awesome. Yeah. On day 2, we were finally able to get Fatty alone and have him answer some of our burning questions.
Finally. That would have been great to do, you know, or try the first day. Ah! What else do we expect out of you?
Alright, tits or ass?
Ass! Ass, yeah.
Star Wars is a big part of Fatty's channel, so I thought it was very important.
I ain't gonna lie. I know some of y'all still answering this question. Gooding! Fuck it, you might as well timestamp and answer the question yourself. Y'all know the question. You already know. Round bottom!
That we ask him a lot of questions about why he likes it and why
oh no, that poster actually hard.
He feels comfortable swinging around a bit of plastic in his front yard.
The Star Wars ones, I fall in love with because I can easily just slip into the lore.
I do not expect failure from my hirees.
And I also understand when bullcrap gets set up by Disney. Mickey Mouse, woohoo!
What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh, that's a good question. Revenge of the Sith, very easily, purely for the Obi-Wan versus Anakin duel. Beautiful cinematography. It made more sense. It was Star Wars back then.
I met him at school when we were going together, and so we started hanging
Nah, this doc is generally, like, I'm not gonna lie, so far, like, this John is generally wholesome. I'm not gonna lie.
out, and he told me about his YouTube channel, and he needed a little help, well, once in a while. So I volunteered, said why not, didn't have anything going on. A couple of videos down the line, and we made the notorious one where he trips over there by the trash can.
I hope you got that.
Oh, you good, bro? Ever since then, he's always hitting me up, asking for help with videos and other stuff.
You were the camera guy for
oh, yeah.
one?
A lot of them.
Okay.
For a good majority of them.
So you're the guy behind the camera most of the
Yeah.
time? Okay.
Yeah.
Mike is a very interesting guy.
So Mike's the cameraman. I feel it.
He didn't give any indication of care about what the fuck we were doing the whole time. You know, he was there for Fatty. And that's how I sort of got the idea that this is one of Fatty's actual friends.
I'm about to say, yeah, that's like his real mans, because he just like, he not even there for the content. He just like, yeah, man, yo, Fatty, my people's like, yo, you ready? No, I gotta be round. Posted. Nah, I feel that.
Every time we hang out, it's either talking about doing a video or doing the videos. So it's
nice.
It's kind of like a weird production hangout kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah. Mike is also a bit of a pyromaniac. There were several occasions where he made fires without anyone's consent.
Nah, it'll be alright.
I still don't know what Mike sees in those flames. So you're not as into...
Nah, he's fine. Nah, he's not playing. Yeah, nah, it's funny as hell. He was carrying the tree set. Just walking by.
Star Wars as...
No, not really. I mean, with them, they're more of, they're hyper into it, I guess you could say. For me, it'd be stuff like...
Weeps. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Trill's a weep too. Trilly does indeed love the anime. You already know. I be ranting about One Piece all the time because Hassan, dumbass. We'll leave it alone. We're watching the IDubbbz doc full force.
Like Harry Potter, but I don't mind it one bit.
Yeah.
You know, I can get into it any day, anytime.
The Force is a weak institution under your side.
Are you embarrassed at all by the videos you upload?
Not exactly, no.
Are you embarrassed by...
He's having fun.
I don't know, being into Star Wars as much as you are being a 22-year-old?
Now I've got my lightsabers, man. Why make a big deal out of...
Hey, I'm 22 too right now.
Something that people are going to hate me for loving. So what? I'm a nerd.
Yo, Airsoftfatty, talk to me, gang. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I'm not gonna give it. That's why I tell heads, bro, just do whatever makes you happy and fuck niggas judging you, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because if you just gonna sit there and worry about niggas judging you, when the fuck is there gonna be time to be happy? Dead ass. Bro, I'm not worried about niggas. That's why I keep telling heads there's a difference between the genuine criticism and hate. Not to yap all that up, because that is gonna take a whole nother yap. There ain't no going out. But like, bro, hater ass niggas, like, bro, hating on you just because you trying to be happy, bro, fuck you, bro. Real shit, take that hater shit over there. It's not staying around here, baby. Shed of love. You feel me? But nah, real talk. And I feel him on that too. I'm a nerd too, yo. I love to gush over certain Johns. I already tell y'all all the time too. Like the analytics, you know, anime, all the Johns. If there's anything that gets really jalooper wet, it's them type Johns. And yo, I'm finna be happy about those jazz. I don't give a fuck what nobody think. Why? Because them shits make me happy. And I'm worried about, well, at least within my passions, me being happy. Not y'all, because those shits are my passions. But I feel them. I ain't gonna lie. So everybody, yo, just be happy and enjoy the shit you actually enjoy. Your passions and shit like that, bro. Whatever happened to chilling, let's have fun.
I like Star Wars. Holy crap.
You are not worthy. Bro, fuck, bro. This doc is good. I cannot lie, bro. IDubbbz is cooking with this one. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I won't even sit here and lie to you. He's cooking with this one. Yeah, I like how he's doing the different edits. Yo, he's doing the edit with the lightsabers. Yo, he's doing the different like camera angles, zooming in on Fatty. Like this is sick. I can't cap.
Darth Cannabis, you have broken
Darth Cannabis.
several laws of the New Republic Water. You would hereby sentenced to death. How do you plead?
Trial by combat.
And the Force shall have it. man. Shoot me. I wish I could.
Just hold on.
There's the house, huh? No. That's when you're home.
Bro, my force just getting stronger, bro. I'm just hitting them with a force push. It's over.
I'm from the Congress. Who makes the laws? All people. You sit your ass down for 1 freaking minute. No. Madison, and explain. You little drugs couldn't be given to you.
Floor noises.
This sticks the right cord read. All of it. Show him now you're missing the finger.
Hold on. You split my cut.
Alright. I ain't gonna lie, guys. We gotta take 5. Gotta take a break.
I'm good, man. I can't. Oh, fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. They must have got this bitch. They must have got this shit straight off of Temu, bro. They got this shit straight off of Temu.
Did it actually got open again?
Wait, yeah. So what happened? Sorry, I didn't catch it. What happened?
Got me in the thumb downwards. Split open a cut and cracked the inside of that. It fucking hurt.
Oh man, doing it for the love of the game.
So would you say that was full force?
No.
Nah, that job was definitely full force physically.
That's not even 40%.
Good job! Woo! Good job, Bobby the Black.
We asked for a tour around his house, and at first I was expecting an uncultured mess. But after experiencing the tour, I changed my mind. You start by entering the house through the main hall. From there, you can stop by the dining area, or you can visit one of the many restrooms to wash up before supper.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. Hold on.
Or you can visit one of the many restrooms to
Yo, this unironically might be cleaner than Asmongold's shower.
wash up before supper. Just a few steps away, you can relax and soak up some rays in the sunroom.
Jesus!
Yo, I always tell the boss, yo, when we get her the 5 bed, 5 bath, you know what I'm saying? We gotta keep grinding for the boss. Once more, we love the boss. Gotta get the 5 bed, 5 bath for the boss. But I always tell her that whatever 5 bed, 5 bath we get or whatever, it gotta have a sunroom, bro. Sunroom is just so cozy, especially on a morning vibe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get a little, you know what I'm saying, morning drink or whatever. I know some heads get like tea, some heads get coffee or whatever. I'm getting me a mean H2O, man. Stay hydrated, you know, I guess. But like, yeah, bro, in the morning, that joint would be so sick. Gotta have a sunroom. Telling y'all.
Wish mother would remind me to bring the vacuum nuts so she could use it. Damn, this is bad.
What do you call this room?
I used to call this my smoke room for a bit. And then it kind of got turned into a random shit room. Then it became the cat room, and every so often mother and grandma tend to these litter boxes. They don't tell me when they need the vacuum. This is bad. I'm disappointed right now. I wish mother would have told me this needed done today. Yeah, like I said, I am not proud of this. Careful. Yeah, I'm not happy right now.
Oh, yep. That's R.I.P. Ski.
Ow. Dear fucking Lord, dear Lord. Oh my God.
Ooh.
This is the one time I'm actually ticked at my mother for this. Because I asked her, I said, hey, before anyone comes over this morning,
Not gonna lie, I'll be dying.
the boxes need clean. What hell needs to happen?
I'll go dance in the grass a little.
But if books are more your speed, you can get lost in the sprawling bookshelves of the library. Downstairs, you have the project room.
And here's the project room where you
This looks like the rape dungeon.
This here.
The where? The what now? The what dungeon? Nah.
Here's where we used to keep some of the cats, and oof, it got hard.
What?
Just trying to scrape up. Yeah, this is the worst part of the basement. Yeah.
I see them cobwebs. Them boys deep. Oh nah, I'll be out here panicking in this boy.
This
You get a shot of that.
Yeah, that's not fun. This is not a part of the house I'm actually proud of.
Yeah, I get you.
I do.
But it's a work in progress. Like
oh yeah, I plan to get everything done. Like I said,
work in progress.
This is literally years.
That's all it is. Is this Sonic? Popsicle is going to jump through that. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That actually, we had
Popsicle's going. Yeehaw! If you walk upstairs, you'll find the lounge.
I didn't even see if there was a hole in the window.
Which is the most popular place on the estate to enjoy some me time.
Oh, he hitting the bong skis. Oh boy. Oh no! Is this the bro? Casey Tron got him. Yo. Nah, that hit was deep. I ain't gonna lie. Now them hits be super deep.
Okay. Holy crap. That right there is what happens when you milk your hit. Slightly longer than you should. Nope, still got a little bit at the bottom.
Lastly, if you're looking for an adventure, the backyard might be the place for you.
It's time to hit the mud.
In the minivan too, I feel it. They really whipping the minivan. Can he really drift this jump? Oh, nah, wait, he really is drifting this shit.
So what was your first impression of Chris when you met him?
Big goofball, to be honest.
I can see it.
Oh yeah, just wait till you get her slightly lifted and get her some better shots. Oh hell yeah, I'm turning this bad boy into an off-road machine. This is called racing.
I actually have a bit of a thing I want to do with it. I want to get an upgraded engine in it, a new fuel injection system, get some nice tires on there, and then finally get her a paint job. It's all about how you throw that ass, girls!
I'm about to say, what, they about to be wrestling? He just always a clip of Soy Dubs. You know he's just looking. He's just like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
What do you think of the house when you first came to Fatty's house?
It's a lot bigger than mine, that's for sure. You know.
You'll notice that the house is pretty run down. It doesn't look good, and when you go there, it doesn't smell good. It is very jarring.
cool. Yeah, nah, that I can find a parent.
Cool. That's epic.
And I wanted to know
Very nice.
why the hell the house was in the condition that it's in.
Yeah, it's like Asmongold syndrome. Be asking him, like, heads be having, like, obviously getting mad views on the tube, probably be bringing in a good amount of cheese. Like, yo, why the house looking so crazy? And it just boils down to, hey, this is most likely, at least we know for Asmongold, because he says all the time, that was the house he was raised in or whatever. This is where he's comfortable. This is where he want to stay. For Airsoftfatty, I'm sure it's the same thing. This is the house he loves. This is where he grew up at. This is where he want to stay. And I ain't mad at y'all. No cap. But like I said earlier, me personally, I'm moving on to a 5-bed, 5-bath. When the time comes, we got to keep grinding. Sloppy.
So over the years, it's just kind of gone downhill, especially after father passed away. We didn't have funds to sit there and just get every major repair we needed, so it looks very ugly right now. We're just now getting to a point where we can afford to get the downstairs ceiling done. It takes a few months for us just to save up for a small repair like that. As horrible as the house looks right now, this was not the original look. My grandfather back in...
I didn't really get a satisfying answer about the house from Chris, so I decided to ask the owner of the house, Chris's mom.
The whole house could cave in tomorrow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care.
What do you love about Chris?
He's mine.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's a sweetheart. He really is. He's got his moments. I'm not going to say he's perfect because he is not perfect.
Yeah, nobody's perfect. Now, this is a John I say all the time. Like, there is, and this is why people shouldn't idolize heads as like perceiving them as perfect in all these different genres. Like, there will never be a person in this world that's perfect. Everyone to some degree is flawed because, just humans as creatures are flawed. But there can be someone perfect for you, or in some cases, someone that's, I guess, more or less perfect for a situation or things and such like that. But even still within that, perfect definitively will not exist within people. But you can strive to be the best person you can be, which is good enough for Trilly.
From it.
Chris's mom has a lot of cats. I think it's about 30 from what I've been told.
What?
And
it's a kitten.
And I think that's where most of the smell comes from. Her favorite cat is a one-eyed cat with a pink dress named Preston.
Hoping a good girl. She's spoiled. Do you have her ice cream cone?
I'm getting you ready, Mother.
And only eats birthday cake ice cream from Myers.
Get her ice.
Yeah, birthday cake ice cream kind of sounds mad good right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Go to the bowl. There's some food in it.
Get her an ice cream cone. You have to sit and hold the cone for her.
Literally, this cat.
And she will eat the ice cream when she gets down to the end of the cone. You have to bite the cone around so that she can get to the ice cream again.
That's unique.
Christopher, didn't you find any?
Yeah, I'm sorry. The faces that he be making be pissing me off, bro. He's sitting here like, oh man, that's unique. Like, brother, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I totally get it. Like, it's like in a scenario you really never been in before, for real. But, bro, what the hell is this?
Any more blue in there? She likes the frosting the best.
I'm sitting there like, bro, we got an extra bowl. I'm trying to get me a scoop of the birthday cake ice cream, bro. This show crazy. Like,
breathe it all
trying
in.
to compose myself. I've never been around so many cats. We interrupt this scene to bring you this message from our sponsor, Raycon. You see,
I'm like, alright, brother. We must get back to the video, brother.
Very on it up. Back to the regularly scheduled program. Fatty was very honest with us about his weight, though we didn't always see eye to eye on what was the problem.
I'm honest with myself. I'm a large guy. If it doesn't change, I'm gonna die soon, flat out. Being a little over 400 pounds is not normal. Weighing 4 men is not normal.
Yeah, he's 11 days old there, and they say it's a pituitary gland problem.
I instantly cling to food, and within a matter of about a year, I was around 380. Going from around 260 to 380 is not fun. It's
260 to 380? That's 120, right? Oh my gosh. Now that is actually insane.
No. I used to eat like a full gallon ice cream. Lately, I've been making good strides.
A full gallon? Holy. Yo, me even thinking, oh my god. I think I would just instantly just like it would be over, bruh.
As though I've kicked fast food out of the night completely. Caffeine as well.
Christopher has lost 100 pounds over this last year and a half, just by himself. He's going to exercise without realizing he's getting exercise. Because they'll play out there for a couple hours at a time. And if you say, hey, Christopher, let's go out walk.
Nah, that is true, though. Like, at least, like, it's better that he's, like, out doing things as such. Because, like, you'll see, like, with a lot of heads, like, on My 600-Pound Life, they're not really getting as active. And then especially once that weight really starts to set in, and then now you can't really move and you're still eating, like, it really messes up you being mobile. So, like, yeah, it's good that he's active. Not for real.
For a couple hours, forget it.
Wait, so what about, like, you say caffeine? Do you mean,
caffeine doesn't
like,
really affect your weight?
I know, but I had to kick that because it was my kryptonite back when I was doing it was Venom, black cherry kiwi. Because I used to sit there. Kryptonite back when I was doing it was Venom, black cherry kiwi.
Yo, these are the joints. Like sometimes you'll see me, I'll be drinking these because like yo, the store over here be selling these. Except the ones I got, the ones at the store that they got is the original one, the mango, and then the I think it's fruit punch. Yeah, I'd never seen this one before. This one probably is good.
Kiwi, because I used to sit there. And
I'm not gonna lie. If you do not need energy drinks, because we've covered ads before, do not drink them, Johns. But I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, I know Trilly is the world's most productive insomniac. So yeah, I be needing these boys bad. But yeah, still, I'm not gonna be like Nevada and tell y'all, hey man, go drink energy drinks. Y'all find that relatable? Yeah, fuck no. If you don't need them shits, don't use them.
Get like 3 of them at a time. I'd sit there and go, oh yeah, I'm not gonna drink all these. Of course, half hour later, I'm down to my third one.
What was your first impression of Chris and his weight? Did it bother you at all? Or?
No, I've always had family members that were on the heftier side, I could say. So it wasn't really that much of an issue for me personally. He just fit right in as far as my friend group went. Just odd squad family, really.
Hey, would you look at that? Fuck's sake, a little bit of cat hair.
Best food on earth.
Oh,
Shit. Huh?
oh my god, hands down. That's a tough one, really.
I can answer that question immediately. I ain't gonna lie. Best food on the planet. Trilly. Y'all get to learn some Trilly lore. So if you're here learning this, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out you. The best food on planet Earth for Trilly. Baked macaroni. Lovely. I ain't gonna lie. Trilly, yo, that is legitimately the key to my heart. I'm not gonna lie. If you bust out a little pan of Big Mac, ooh. It might get a little sensual. Lovely. But yeah, nah, I freaking love baked macaroni. So good.
Steak.
Steak?
Yeah, just nice little like
steak be banging. I'm not gonna lie. I like ribs more though.
4-ounce steak.
We are making the steak. She's been beautifully marinated.
You ever tried quinoa?
Nope. Why does that sound like a martial arts form? You will learn to master the arts of quinoa.
I asked Chris if he could give us a rundown on how he produces one of his Cooking with Fatty videos, which are very popular, and he agreed to it. So here is an exclusive, never...
Cooking with Fatty, making breakfast burritos. Is this meat on these bad boys? Ooh.
Popular, and he agreed to it. So here is an exclusive, never before seen look at Cooking with Fatty, behind the scenes. You're welcome.
You said, come here. I'm like, okay, always gotta have your protein. Yep, throw it in.
Banquet. I haven't had one of these type of bowls in a long time. What was the other one? The kid cuisines and junk like that.
You grab your own. I just choose chicken. Simple, easy. A lot of people love chicken.
My love, my savior. Love me a good ramen. Will forever love ramen. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how much money, like I have, how much money, what situations, like whatever Jones we in. I will never be too good for a good ramen. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm standing on that shit. Stamped.
Is there a light in here?
Yeah, they're all on right now.
Oh, I mean in the kitchen.
They're all on. Over there's it.
Oh, okay.
And of course, you start the recording.
So do you usually put like a GoPro on your head to give them
a GoPro or I hold the phone. Welcome to Cooking with Fatty Life Hacks. We're here today to make some ramen. We're gonna make this kind of good. Because, well, feeling good in the neighborhood. And of course, your boss is recording. So what you wanna do first, get that water boiling like everyone knows you gotta do. So
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not cooking it this way. I'm popping this boy straight in the microwave. Yo, they're actually, they make these trays to where like you could put the ramen in there and it's like a square jar and it has like the end so you could like pick it up, so obviously you won't burn your hand trying to pick that boy up. Yeah, now I'm putting that boy in the microwave. It depends on how like you like your noodles. I be doing like around 3 minutes, some junk like that, but some heads do like 6. I don't know though, but yeah, I'm not putting it on the stove, yo. A lot of heads do like to boil it. Nah, I don't got enough time.
Might even come up with a title as I'm going through here. What I'm thinking right now is like college food hack Cooking with Fatty, under $5 meal. And of course you gotta come back and check every so often. Looks like
Now, actually, like, I think I've seen Hez do this where they go to like Dollar Tree, Dollar General, like a dollar store, and try to like make a meal like for as cheap as possible. I actually find that like man interesting because I ain't gonna hold you because Heads be talking like, and I've seen this before too, because even I've been making an excuse like, yo, for some of these, which is kind of true in some cases, but some of these like keto diets and some of this stuff be mad expensive to get all this like, but yo, some of these heads be going into these dollar stores, some of these Johns making healthy meals and all that, bro, making meal prep meals too for heads that go to the gym and all that. Bro, for mad cheap, and heads be talking about they can't do it or like they like food mad expensive, which it is. I'm not gonna hold you, but if it's that expensive, hey, you might want to check out these heads because they're making good meals for real cheap.
Under $5 meal. And of course, you gotta come back and check every so often. Looks like we're getting to that boiling point soon. I used to never put in so much work into a video. Usually it was like the idea's out there, let's chase it. Now I've got that spark to really put time into a video.
So when it comes to nuggies versus tendies, you're more of a nuggies kind of guy.
Oh, hell yeah. You gotta have all your
Nuggets versus tenders, and now I'm probably more of a tenders guy.
love for your nuggets out there. Came out so wrong.
I feel like it depends where we get the nuggets though, but that joke was funny. But nah, it really does depend where you get your nuggets from though. I'm not gonna lie, McDonald's chicken nuggets, shout out. I'm not feeling them no more. They grew off me. I'm not gonna hold you. Wendy's chicken nuggets is pretty good. I'm pretty sure Chick-fil-A got like the chicken bite Jones, bro. But if I'm going to Chick-fil-A, I'm getting a spicy chicken sandwich and that shit. Oh my good lord, that shit's so good. But yeah, I think if I was gonna get nuggets, Wendy's, I put you on, bro. If you haven't heard of them Jones, I'm not gonna lie, but my little sis put me on, so now I guess I'm putting y'all on the ghost pepper nuggets, bro. Or like better yet, I think it's not even like the ghost pepper nuggets. I think it's like the spicy nuggets, but with the ghost pepper ranch sauce, that shit is fire. I'm not gonna lie. At Wendy's, put you on.
Welcome back. We had to restart the video for a second there because I messed up. However, we'll take a plate, drain that out. I just feel a little heat. You take, get it out of the kitchen. Shit. Oops. Chop it up. Yeah. Alright. Try to save these noodles, good lord. Yeah. Alright. Noodle lives matter. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you probably don't think about this much, but a TV dinner and a pack of ramen, not always the worst combination. Now you want to scrape in that barbecue.
And the I do not know if I can eat this one right here, big man. I do not know if I can eat this one right here. No, boy.
What are you doing?
Getting the barbecue off the phone. That's what's stuck on when I was on that thing.
Even the mashed potatoes. Oh, mashed potatoes and ramen. Oh my god, that's actually pain, bro.
Now, you just take it all.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, man, we taking this one to the chin. Oh, boy.
That Duncan and...
Oh, shit. Yo, I can't. I'm not... Fuck, they're gonna say I'm kind of not fake reacting, but God. Cause all you can imagine when you look at this shit, and I'm literally saving y'all, because now I'm the only nigga looking at it. You know what? Forget y'all. If I have to suffer, y'all gotta keep suffering too. But anyway, yo, if you... like, when you look at this, you just imagine you're eating this, and I cannot imagine eating this. Because if you actually had to, this is repulsive. I'm sorry. Yo, Fatty, he's been looking pretty cool up in the video, man. He's been looking really wholesome, humble, he's chilling. Yo, these eats diabolical. Ridiculous! Yo, this shit. Yo, there's no way he's not eating this. There's no way he's eating this.
Go crazy like Katrina! And of course, Fatty always says, clean up after yourselves. So there you go.
Wait. Why are we putting that in the fridge?
Let it cool down.
Oh yeah, it's kind of high because you did boil it. I was like, wait.
And then of course stop the recording there, and then I wait. It's literally just a typical day here recording a cooking with Fatty. Eventually though, let's get into gourmet. Because after all, when you say it for lunch, makes it better.
Would you say you exaggerate a bit? Like your stories? Or not? No?
I do my best to try to keep it as an open book as possible. Like, it's like I say, why go out and just lie?
Yeah, I mean, it's not about lying, it's just...
I ain't gonna lie.
It's like...
Nah, but everything we're talking about, it's all happened.
Chris has a lot of stories, you know, he's very much a talker.
Oh, yeah.
I guess for someone who's a bit skeptical, it's like...
I don't blame people who are.
Right. He's got a little bit of, like, flack online for some of his stories because he'll exaggerate some things.
Oh, yes, he does.
I feel like I've gone places, I've done a decent amount of things.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't have, like, nearly the amount of, like, stories that you have. Why?
Oh.
Now, up until this point, we've spoken to most of the major people in Airsoftfatty's life, except for one. This gentleman here.
Robert.
Robert is Chris's now ex-friend, who he's lightsaber dueling or hanging out with in most of his videos.
Robert, he literally will go full force every time. I've only ever used like 40% of my strength on him, ever. What? Swiper!
He seems maybe a bit more aggressive when it comes to the lightsaber duels.
They've recently stopped speaking to one another because of some dispute with an airsoft gun, but that's why we didn't see Robert for the first few days we were there, is because we sort of arrived in Michigan in the middle of this Cold War.
Robert...
They're having a bit of a feud, I see.
He has a lot of issues. I don't believe he's on his medication. He has violent tendencies.
Uh-oh.
I would not be surprised if one day I did not find out that he has killed somebody.
When we showed up in Battle Creek, we thought we were going to be able to film Fatty and Robert dueling all the time, interacting with each other, but that just wasn't the case. But I was determined. I was determined to get Fatty and Robert to duel each other, because that is some of my favorite content on Fatty's channel. I wanted to see it. I wanted to effing see it.
So there's no way that you'll...
No, he literally is going full force. He literally treats it as if he's on an actual battlefield about to die.
Right.
Every time.
Are you going full force? Title.
I tried to talk to him.
Okay, so maybe not from a friendly standpoint. What about... You don't have to interact with Robert in any way. We pick him up. We bring him here. Or neutral zone, perhaps.
And a lot better for a neutral zone.
And
His
it's
mother comes back and sees it,
right.
just call the police.
And it's only a duel.
It still would be a no. And I wouldn't suggest you duel him either, because he will hurt you.
Yep. Airsoftfatty pretty solid on this. He's like, yeah, man, nah, he really do be using the full force though. Like this one is indeed strong with it. I ain't gonna hold you.
He has hit me so hard in the back of the head with sabers that it's literally knocked me out. He's been told, there's that divot. That's not fused right. You keep hitting me full force back there. You're gonna kill me, Robert. He had me in a video where I literally blacked out.
Rest in peace, bitch.
Like, I will do the dialogue with you. I'll fucking go out there and do the dialogue with you. Dane probably would. Very quick. No more than 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to Robert's fucking door. I'm scared.
Man, I generally actually don't blame him for this one. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, you found me.
Hey, Robert, how you doing? Do you have time for an interview?
Yeah, I'm currently watching Dog, but yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is she gonna keep barking?
She's just looking at me with her tongue out. Alright, you know what?
Yeah.
Stupid dog. You uncooperative little pooch.
Get in there. At this point, Robert had completely fucked the mic. I don't know how he did it.
Yeah, it seems like that one got out a little bit.
He just took his dog inside, and the whole unit is just trashed. It's not like the plug just pulled out. The whole thing just doesn't work. But thankfully, Ben did record audio on his phone, so we do have some usable audio for the Robert interview.
Do you have any weapons on you now?
Says this one?
Seems like the answer to that question is yes.
Yeah.
No.
The Robert interview was a complete mess, so I think we're just gonna have to show you it in pretty much its entirety because there's a lot of moments.
So yeah.
What's good about having Fatty as a friend? Or what was good about having him as a friend?
I had fun kicking his ass in every Lightsaber duel we filmed. When it comes to YouTube, being friends is out the window, and I just want to kick his ass.
What would you say is a real negative thing about having Fatty as a friend?
He's an ass. Then again,
Oh, that's direct.
so am I. So I can't really say shit.
I feel that. Yo, I'd be like, this is the same channel I'd be on. I'd be like, yo, these niggas dumb as hell, bro. Man, these niggas stupid as shit. But then again, hey, man, Julio's a dumbass too, so fuck.
What's your opinion on Fatty's house? Like, the condition of it and just like...
It looks like crap. Need I say more? I mean, you were just there Sunday. Need I say more?
Ooh, nah, yo, Robert said, hold on, bro. Like, yo, why do I even have to ask? You was there, bro. You was there in person, too. Like, don't you know? Oh, shit. Yo, Fatty, you taking that to the gym? Never.
Hey, Robert.
What pisses you off the most about Fatty?
The fact that he treats me like crap whenever we're off camera.
How does he treat you like crap?
It's a long list. You sure want me to get into it?
Yeah, just rattle them off. Just list them off real quick.
Top 5.
Take as much time as you
Not
need.
to mention, I don't really keep a list.
No.
Just anything.
Anything you can think of.
It doesn't have to be top 10. It could just be anything.
Well, usually just after we're done, he just ends up going upstairs smoking and doesn't really hang with me to the point where I'm just playing video games or always getting high as fuck next to me.
Okay, what else?
Well, if you've seen some of his videos, you get the gist.
Yeah, but like you said that there's like a long list of like the things that he's done that, you know, pisses you off. Like so far we've only heard one, which is like he kind of...
Yeah, well, the one at the very least where like, yeah, bro, we could see Airsoftfatty, he hitting the bunk skis. But yeah, other than that, I mean, like, I guess he's saying he's like neglecting them, like, yo, besides like being on camera, like with the content, yo, like we not really boys, we not really hanging out, really doing no jump for real. Off the game, it seems like it's just a content relationship. At least that's what I think I'm getting from him.
Kind of ignores you for the bong. Is there anything else? Because it seems like you're struggling.
Airsoftfatty ignored him for the bong, and I ain't gonna lie, Casey Tron fucking ignored Content Nuka Son Piker for the bong. Tough.
Struggling to come up with like other...
Well, I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't really keep a list.
Okay, I get you. I get you.
You're still hitting full force, dude!
That's what that was.
The agreement was you'd stop!
If I had actually swung full force, his hand, every bone in his hand would have been shattered. Those were love taps. He may claim they were all full force, but that wasn't even close. I will admit he has gotten strong over the past year and a half. I mean, he's got to be pretty strong carrying all that fat around. I mean...
What do you like about Star Wars?
The fights. Obviously, the fight scenes.
Like, yeah, the niggas when they be hitting the lightsabers and shit. Nah, he's not playing.
The fight scenes, the action scenes.
I'm a weapons guy. Of course I like the fight scenes.
Okay.
I mean, the fact that I'm making a homemade spear should say enough.
He's making a homemade spear? Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. He said, hold on, fuck it. I'll just craft my own. Like, bro, what?
It is to find a perfectly straight stick in the middle of the woods.
You found that?
Yo, you don't believe in Force?
I don't believe in the Force. Apparently, Chris seems to think he's a real Jedi. I think that's bullshit. Chris is a fanatic. I just watched Star Wars movies for the fight scenes.
What's your favorite fight scene? What's your favorite scene from Star Wars?
Probably Anakin versus Obi-Wan at the end of Revenge of the Sith.
What?
Same as Airsoftfatty.
Why do you play with lightsabers at your age?
I have several real blades, but Chris doesn't want to spar with those.
Yeah, I just wouldn't suggest sparring with those in general.
Right, but like, you can understand why he wouldn't want to spar with real blades, because you might lose.
Yeah, but it would make it more interesting.
But it wouldn't make it more interesting for long, considering, yeah, I'll probably die.
I'm pretty sure we'd be able to make several viral videos out of that.
Would you spar with someone using real blades?
I've done it before.
Oh, when was that?
Years back. I think middle of Arizona.
Middle of Arizona.
Who
Do you
did
know
you
what?
spar with?
Yo, Ian, you motherfucker, bro. You put in the fucking background music. You piece of shit.
Who was that?
I didn't get his name.
It was just a random guy?
Yeah, a random dude who was foolish enough to call me out.
And you sparred with him. With a real blade.
It didn't end well for him.
So is he alive?
Well, it didn't end well for him. Is he alive? I don't know if I want to ask these questions.
Maybe.
Again, if I die, the world's done, and well, if I die, the world's automatically fucked. So there's that.
If I die, the world is fucked. What does that mean?
Oh. That's actually a long story. About 6 or 7 years ago, I blacked out and learned something about myself that I really can't state on YouTube.
Uh-oh. Yep. And that John breaking TOS? Yeah. He gonna keep that to himself.
Can you summarize it in a PG way?
Not really. It has to do with heaven and hell, not really.
It's PG.
That's not PG. I blacked out. I don't have any memories from during that time. All I know is flames and insane laughter.
Well, how do you know the world's fucked then?
What does it have to do with the statement, the world is fucked
Because the laughter wasn't my own.
Oh, okay, so someone else is gonna fuck over the world. It's not you.
Well, it's me, just a different side of me.
Oh, okay, so you're talking about your demon.
Yeah. Exactly.
What's your demon's name?
What is this, like demon mode? Yo, so I love how everything just come back full circle, bro. Like, you can make references to stuff like, bro, but yo, to see this and then just to know, like, in hindsight, 2025, man, yo, Ian's saying Ethan's going goblin mode, demon mode, bro. It's just funny shit.
I can't translate it in human, but he's saying calling himself death.
Oh,
hence the reason I said the world's fucked if I die.
Well, you don't need to translate it to human. Just say it how, like, you would say it.
It's demonic.
Language. Yeah.
It can't be spoken.
Okay. Well,
with
why?
This.
Oh, because you're
set up.
Oh, you have the wrong set of tools here.
Yeah.
You need demon mouth.
The human anatomy is not able to speak in demonic. That's just the.
I get you. It would be faking it.
I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm about to say, where he get this jump from? Black Clover? I ain't gonna hold you, because I remember in that jump, bro, when they were trying to say the text, and like, I forgot what was the demon that came through in the jump, but when he started talking, bro, like, the text on the screen, the subtitles was like some wonky jump, bro. It's like that, bro. It's not even legible.
Did you have another one?
Yeah, why did you give out Fatty's information on that?
Because I was pissed off.
Okay.
Don't you think that's a little rude, though?
Oh, he doxed him?
You wouldn't want
an
your
asshole.
huh?
For when I put my information out on the about section of my YouTube channel, I don't care who knows where I live.
Yeah, but you're not fat.
You should.
Like, just because you're okay with that doesn't mean he's okay with that.
Yeah, and then he asked me to stop after that, and I haven't given out his information since, despite what he thinks.
Okay. But do you think that was like a lesson learned on your part? Like, you're not going to do that again?
Yeah, do you feel bad about that?
I might feel bad about it, but I'm not gonna admit to it.
Okay, well, you kind of.
Did you tell people?
Am I not tweaking, or like you admitted to it? I feel bad about it, but I'm not gonna admit to it. Or maybe he's trying to say he doesn't want to admit it to it, like Airsoftfatty. But I'm like, yeah, you definitely admitted to it right there, bro.
To like come attack him or something?
No, I did not say that directly. I just said down with Airsoftfatty, me and Chris are no longer friends.
Oh, okay.
And then the fans took it a step further and actually threatened the Mazel Tov cocktail his house and beat up his mom. I didn't tell them to do that; they did it themselves.
Yeah, but do you condemn it?
I thought it was interesting the fact that my fans. To really go that far, I mean, damn.
But would you want them to go that far?
Not unless I really wanted them dead, no.
How far would he have to go?
Probably in front of my family.
Okay.
At that point, I'll hold her off, and I will end them myself.
Yeah, that's probably not so crucial. I don't know about that.
No one was in character. Fatty was Fatty, Robert was Robert. No spoils to the victor, and no fair maiden was to be impressed. This
he's got the stick, bro. Oh my god.
was a final duel. What we're doing here is we're gonna go with Fatty's rules of if you get, a hand hit, that hand is disabled. You can continue and with whatever means you want, You can toss it, you can use the force, whatever you think you can do. Go ahead and do it.
I remember we're doing this for
fun.
We're doing this for fun. This is just for the camera, so don't.
Yeah. Don't kill each other.
Oh, you ain't gonna do anything now?
No, that just
Mr. used to play vicious?
That just wasn't close enough for me to react. Okay.
It's just sad that I'm actually invested to see who's gonna win this.
That one was.
Oh, are you trying to go on the offensive? Oh.
You want me to play vicious? I'll play vicious. Like I said, you want me to play vicious? I'll play vicious.
During the duel, all I could think of was, is this entertaining?
Honestly, I don't know how to answer that question. That's the funniest part about this. I want to see who wins this duel, but at the same time, why do I feel like we shouldn't be watching this? I don't know how to explain what exactly I'm feeling right now. I think we'll just keep going.
What am I watching?
Yeah, that's a good question too. More or less like, what are we watching though? Like,
Why am I involved in this at all? Why am I filming this?
That might be a bad question.
Alright.
Both hands are disabled, dude. Right arm right about here.
Just let him have his way. I'm just going straight to headbutting.
Bring it. There was a point where you could tell that like no one except for Robert was having any fun at all.
Yeah, every motherfucker. Bro, we just sitting there, bro. Nah.
So it was just uncomfortable.
Did you see that slash to the end? It was one quick move. You wanted me to play vicious, so I got vicious.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted you to play vicious.
Mike doing his own thing. Yeah, bro is just literally just chilling. He's like, yeah, man. Life.
What happened to all the spunk you had?
Oh! Is that a leg?
No. Yeah, that was a chest.
No. Okay. That was a side. All right, 1-1.
That was an actual play.
1-1. When Fatty landed that hit on Robert, I kind of had to do a double take. I thought, wait, what? Fatty lands hits on Robert?
Did you think he couldn't hit him at all? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, what?
Man, you've improved since our last duel, Chris. That's not that bad. Anthony might have to get serious.
That's good.
Yep, and he's gone. He's down for the count. We're gonna see him later.
Okay. That was a quick. Okay, okay.
Like I said, I might have to get serious.
Unfortunately, Robert got the
I think I'm done. Yeah, I think we all are.
Final hit in. It was a good solid jab and left Fatty winded for like a couple minutes. But he was fine after that. He was very tough through the whole thing. I was like, you need any water? And he's like, no, I'm fine. There was a very uncanny feeling in the air after the duel was over. No one really knew how to feel. Should Robert be glad that he won? Should Fatty be happy that he put up a good fight and the duel was over? No one really knew, so we just...
Yeah, it might be a lose-lose.
Walked up the hill that we came down and parted ways. As far as I know, that's the last time Robert and Fatty have seen each other or spoken. And I have a feeling that that might be for the best.
Hey, Robert. Good luck, man.
Same to you.
Remember, you'll always be a brother.
Hey, Mike, hang on, I got something for you. Catch. You're welcome.
They were childhood friends, but friends grow apart. Friends can change. The Robert that Fatty knew when he was 2 years old isn't the same Robert now that he's 22 years old. Some of us have demons. Some of us have fat.
Yeah, some of us have fat. Dang, wait us up. I'll be stop playing.
I wish I knew a way to end this.
If anything to close out on, the best words I have ever heard have come from the worst version of an old cartoon used to watch, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the most recent. The main character states that his father told him, when you want to cry, laugh. When you want to frown, smile. Because it's like, why go around feeling like shit all the time? Sure, you're going to have your days, but get up, dust yourself off, for God's sake. We're humans. We're born to get back up.
I'm guessing that most people would call Airsoftfatty cringy, but what even is cringe anymore?
Like, through the content, it's like, yeah, like, would you be out here doing the Star Wars lightsaber duels, battles, and all that? Like, no. But in a way, I find this wholesome because at the same time, like, yo, within that cringe, yo, Airsoftfatty, like, yo, you could say, generally see he was having fun. Like, you know, at least before, yo, the last duel, I don't know, he was having that much fun. I mean, he lost the duel. But, like, nah, you could tell, like, he generally does enjoy, like, doing his jazz.
You know, would you call the kid who needs more dedotated wham, would you call him cringy?
Dedotated wham.
Or would you call Sammy Classic Sonic fan who's screeching about the blue hedgehog? Would you call him cringy?
Bring it loud!
If that's the case, then is being cringy just having the courage to put yourself and your interests out there despite what other people think? Because if it is, then without a doubt, Airsoftfatty is cringe. He is a cringe lord.
But in the best way possible.
His channel is a cringe compilation. But I respect that, because there's a lot of people out there who would be too ashamed and too embarrassed to show people what they're passionate about and what their interests are. And despite what he might think, Airsoftfatty does go full force. In his own way,
full force.
He goes all in.
Someone is treating it as if they're about to die, and they are putting everything behind it.
Thanks for watching.
Our trip to Battle Creek was extremely fun, and none of it would have been possible without Airsoftfatty and his acquaintances and his friends and his family. So a big thanks to you, Chris, and your friends and family. Thank you for allowing us to come into your home and being so hospitable.
Let me hear your best.
Nah, this John is generally awesome. I can't even lie.
Oh, do like a creepy little, freaky little crab walk.
Dude, you can't show this. Movie magic.
Yeah, I can't even cap. That was full force. Now, obviously, I ain't gonna lie. We know how we feeling about soy dubs, especially in the Bay 25, because of what it is. But for this doc, I cannot lie. This was an excellent doc. Very introspective. I can't even cap. Like, yo, just to see the life of Airsoftfatty and just to see, like, yo, again, how he embraces this per se cringe as we were just coming off of. And, like, within the passion of, like, him making the videos and, like, you know, doing the Star Wars duels and having, like, you know what I'm saying, eat with Airsoftfatty. Like, you know what I'm saying, things such like that. The fact that he can still, like, be happy and be confident, like, put that out and, you know, generally enjoy his passions of doing this is great to see. And honestly, seeing obviously the full doc of this, because you know we done got like so many heads telling me to watch this, and like yeah, a little bit of clips here and there from like other vids, you know what I'm saying, using this as conjecture for more lore. Like, so seeing the full version was definitely mad fire and cool. But you already know what it is, of course. If you want to watch the full force doc, that boy will be down in the description, first link. I already know what it is. But other than that, I'll be catching y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.